Hi, I'm Katie Brown and I'm going to show you how you can make your own yoga props at home. So if you like to practice yin yoga or restorative yoga, the chances are you are going to need a bolster, okay, and various other props as well. Bolsters are fairly expensive, so not everybody has them, but you can make your own. So you need to make sure that when you do have a bolster that it's fairly firm and it's going to be very supportive for you. So let's pop this one here. This is Minty, by the way. So all you need to make your own bolster is a yoga mat. So you can get these obviously pretty cheaply from Target, and also a blanket or a big towel, perhaps a bath towel. So I've got 2 blankets here. Now these blankets are folded over 3 times. Okay, so from an open blanket it's folded in half and then half again, so to get to this point here. Then I'm going to place my mat, the edge, and then I'm going to just roll the blanket fairly firmly and tightly around the mat, like so. So I'm going to do that once, pop it to the side, I'm going to get another blanket, and I'm going to wrap this one a second time, again fairly firmly, until I get to this point where I've got pretty much my bolster. Now to keep it together, you then are going to need some masking tape. So you're going to have to take the masking tape around and then just obviously cut that and put that in place. Now, I have got one that I made earlier. I've always wanted to say that. So as a Blue Peter fan, not many of you will know what Blue Peter was, but Blue Peter, when I was growing up in the UK, they did lots of craft things, and anyway, here's one I prepared earlier. So I've got my masking tape around 3 times to fit the blanket securely in place, and you see it's fairly firm because you've got the mat in the middle. And then I can use my bolster. So for example, I could use it for doing a supported child's pose. So I've got my big toes together, knees apart. And then I'm just going to line up the edge of the bolster with the sternum and then just come down, take the arms either side of the bolster, turn my head to one side, just make sure that I'm feeling nicely relaxed, and then just ease into the pose. And then after a while just turn my head to the other side and release. And I could also use blocks, so if I don't have blocks here, for example I've got these books. So to create a little bit more of an angle, I might just want to pop the books underneath the bolster, and then I can just gently ease myself down here too, and then to the other side. I will be putting lots more short sequences on the YouTube channel, so please subscribe, and I can give you some lovely restorative yoga routines. I also teach restorative yoga for the IYTA, which is International Yoga Teachers Association, and yeah, so if you're interested in training in restorative, please let me know. Alright, so you've got the books here, so you can use these books obviously to angle the bolsters. You can also use the books to sit on. So I'm going to place my books here. I'm going to sit in Vajrasana or Thunderbelt, heels either side of the books, and then sit right up on the edge of my sitting bones so that my pelvis is tilted slightly forward. My weight is even between both sit bones, hands down on the legs. Relax the shoulders. So that's all you need sometimes, just to give yourself that little bit of extra support for the alignment. Alright, so I'm taking these to one side. Now I've got another thing that you can get is pool noodles. So this was obviously once a longer noodle that I got from Target or Kmart or any of those pool shops. And what I've done is I've just cut the pool noodle into 30cm sections. And I've just used a knife. Obviously be careful when you're cutting anything, and just cut it through. And these are good for filling in gaps. So if you were to do, for example, a forward fold, you might just want to place the noodles underneath the knees. So sitting up tall, you might want to sit on the edge of your books and then just gently hinge forward. Maybe even just bend the knees and then just release. Okay, so using those pool noodles likewise, you could always, if you're in Baddha Konasana, you could just take the soles of the feet together, heels in, and just support the outside edges of the thighs with the noodles. All right. Other things that are good to have are Wheatie bags, just for giving yourself just a little bit more weight. So if I was going into corpse pose, I'm going to just use my makeshift bolster. Place this underneath my knees. And then ease myself gently down, grabbing a wheat bag and then just placing it just over the front of the body, taking the arms out to the side, elbows in, palms out. Okay, just releasing here. Or taking the wheat bag over the belly or over the chest and into the shoulders. So just having a play with what you've got at home. And then from here, just going to ease myself up. The other thing that you might want to use is one of these, just a Tupperware container. I'm going to just place this between the inner thighs and then just ease myself back. And you can use this just to help stabilize the pelvis, squeezing the Tupperware container with the inside edges of the legs. So just gently circling around and then just coming around the other way, and then you might just want to extend the legs up. Okay, so this is just giving me just something extra to focus on, helping with my alignment, and it's engaging the adductors or inner thighs. Okay, back of the neck long. Alright, so take that to the side. So there's just some things that you might want to utilise around the house just to help with your yoga props. You don't have to spend a fortune or have a whole range of lots of different things. Just some of these will just help just make your yoga practice a little bit more comfortable and supported. So if you've got any ideas at all, if you've got any feedback, other things that you use, I'd love to hear about it. Please subscribe Katie Brown YouTube channel or visit the website, which is Katie Brown Yoga. And also, as I mentioned, I'm with the IYTA, which is the International Yoga Teachers Association, and that's non-profit, and I'm running regular restorative yoga workshops and trainings with them. So hopefully I'll see you soon. Namaste.